Greetings and greetings and welcome to Old Drunken Discography, where old friends, fans come together, BS, argue, occasionally agree, and disagree on a musical artist. I forgot where the rest of that went. We're talking
This
Sonic
week's
Youth.
artist is
Sonic Youth, brought to you by myself, Jason. With me is Tim
that's me here to understudy.
and Bill.
I aim to please.
And we're talking 1994's experimental jet set, Trash and No Star. Hopefully you just got home from your church on Sunday and you turned on the YouTube.
Hit up the Grand Buffet afterwards.
All right, let's talk experimental jet set, Trash and No Star. I'll start this one off. This is the first post Kurt's death album, 1994.
You can hear it. Definitely hear it.
You can hear it.
Wow.
It came out like a month after, so a lot of it was already written, but you can hear the songs that were.
You can hear it. Yeah.
Yeah. It was recorded in the same studio as Sister, which is interesting. And you got Butch Vig.
That is okay.
And I know, so you guys didn't really care for Cream Brulee at the end of Dirty, but I love it, and I think it works well into going into this one. It is a hot take, and I know this is a hot take as a Sonic Youth fan, but Winter's Blues is one of my favorite Sonic Youth opening tracks. It's really simple. There's not a lot going on, but the production is so analog sounding. It's so real sounding. Thurston's vocals are haunting. It's eerily quiet and beautiful. It's just always been one of my favorite songs in the discography. Bull in the Heather, it's a classic. It's tried and true Steve Shelley drums, Kim's bouncing vocals in the verses, the scratching guitar, Kathleen Hanna jumping around in the music video still makes me smile. Starfield Road starts out with this beautiful Sonic Youth spacey noise built. It just keeps building and building until Thurston loses his shit. Top song contender. Skink, not a lot happens here. Kim's vocals is really the only highlight. You had a soul. Screaming Soul Skull shouts out SST, shouts out the Lemonheads, the Sister album, and fucking Pat Smear. Top song contender. Self-Obsessed, it's poignant, it's raw, it pulls no punches. You could take it about Courtney Love. You could take it as another shot to the music industry. Either way, it's a top song contender. Bone, it's got that fake out intro. Then it just goes into some blazing fast punk rock and shit. Quickly switches into a groovy, quiet swing song. This one gives you more with each listen. All the little noises the guitars are doing. It's good. Androgynous Mind. If schizophrenia didn't exist, this may be my favorite in the discography. I love the lyrics. How many Kurt references did you catch? It's an anthem for a group of people that didn't have a voice then and really needed a voice now, while also paying homage to a lost friend. It's fucking genius. God is gay and you were right. Quest for the Cup, another song that just completely changes tempo. A little bit in, it's fun. It's not a skipper, but it's never been a song I think of when I think of Sonic Youth. I do like the end where the riff just plays over and over ad nauseum. Waste is a fucking banger. If Butch Big let the guitars breathe just a little bit, this would have been a lot better. A lot of great riffs. The guitar solo screams. Doctor's Orders, Tell Me Hole didn't fucking rip this song off. I do like the outro instrumentation, but I think it gets a little boring for as long as it lasts. You really need headphones for this one. Tokyo Eye, I love Thurston's whispering vocals before all hell breaks loose. There's so much clashing and beautiful chaos in this fucking song. The cymbal crashes alone. They're so sharp and fucking... in the mind, this fucking thing could have been on Sister. It screams Sister. Silly Rabbit, Tricks Are for Kids. Your Carrot Souffle's got me on the skids. And Sweet Shine, it's a beautiful piece, but it's a pretty weak closer and makes the album feel like it kind of peters out. It's a sweet song, and I think it leads into Washing Machine pretty well. Um, and the hidden track is just like random bullshit noise at the end. That's kind of what you did in 1994. Uh, yeah, I'm not gonna say anymore because I don't want to spoil it. I don't know who has the dot.
Well, I don't know who has the dot either, but I'd like to follow that up, and I'll keep mine brief, because you summed up quite a bit of my notes here. You summed it up really well. Um, I thought the first half was the better half. I think this is more of again, I'm on my first listen here, and I do want to throw out that like about 60% into this, I realize that this is going to be an album I keep going back to. There's a lot here to take in. There's a lot here to like. Overall, though, there they're still relying too much on the Velvet Underground in places, and especially when you combine that with the Kurt feedback worship throughout this album. There's a couple songs that maybe feel like they go on a little too long or lack energy, but everything here is so good that, first reactions I can get past those, and I know that eventually I'm gonna probably fall in love with this album, but it's gonna be a slow burn. Um,
I
but
understand
there's
that
not a
completely.
bad song on here.
It does feel like the back, and I really think it's that closing track just kind of makes it feel like the back half just gets washed away. Like
Sure,
it's
yeah.
weird.
Yeah, because even at the weirdest points of this album, like a song like "Androgynous Mind," it's super weird musically, but it's also just like a super catchy song.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of that throughout this. So, um, yeah, without even just going into the songs, because the songs are all over the place. It's definitely a Sonic Youth album. Um, and I don't want to give too much away before Bill goes and we see who's got the dot and all that. But there's this is definitely one to go back to.
This was my first Sonic Youth album proper. Like I had Screaming Fields, but like this was my first like actual
Interesting. Okay.
studio album.
Sure. Okay.
All right, so I think it's interesting, Tim. You mentioned, tale of like kind of two albums almost here with like an A side, B side. For
Mm-hmm.
me, actually, at this point with Sonic Youth, I almost find myself in a tale of like kind of two albums, but not as much an A side, B. For me, it's like Kim versus Thurston type thing
Well,
that I have
there's
going on.
I mean that's kind of been every album here though,
I don't know,
right?
well, it's at this point that I finally have kind of realized it in myself.
Okay. 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 So this is your black hole moment, is what you're telling us.
Yes, yes. Like
Okay.
this is for me. This is where like I feel like it's a stronger
New show
dichotomy between
saying
the
right
two.
there.
Um, like the Kim songs. I mean, I wouldn't say I loved them, but like I couldn't could enjoy listening to them.
Sure. Sure.
The
Well,
Thurston
it's
ones
funny because
was
I really find myself being pulled to like the noisy Thurston rockers.
Y'all are touching on my final notes. I think this is the only album in the discography that Thurston owns this record. This most of them, it's like the Kim songs are the ones that have grown on me more. I've liked all the Kim shit.
Sure, yeah, and
This one
they're
is
and
still
they're all
Thurston.
really good, but they're missing something, but it's already there. So,
This is my
but
like
the first one
Thurston
just
holds this
rip
one.
out the gate. Yeah,
seeing that's weird because actually, like for me, I like the Kim songs a lot more
sure,
personally
sure.
on this, especially on this one. Um, I thought "Bull in the Heather" is a potential to be a top song contender.
Well, and that was the single, right?
That was a pretty big single, yeah.
Yeah, I know I've
Of
heard that one.
course, of
Yeah,
course, I'll
that was the
blindly hit
single.
that.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll say for Thurston ones, "Self-Obsessed" and "Sexy" is the one that I might like the most for Thurston comparatively. Um,
I could see that. If you're going for the Kim side, I could see that. Yeah.
And if I'm remembering right, Androgynous Mind, what actually came to mind on that one is like what the non-vocal parts is like, oh, this could just be, elevator music if it was just quieted down some.
I don't know if you're thinking about the right song there.
So,
I don't think you're thinking
yeah,
about the
I
right
I'm
kind of
one.
thought that one had a Mr. Bungle feel for me.
Yeah, it was kind of
is there
weird.
is
It's
there
dun,
androgynous or
dun, 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 dun.
I'm 90% sure it was androgynous I'm thinking of.
I
Androgynous
mean, it's
It
a
mind.
great
wasn't it
song.
wasn't
Androgynous
it
mind.
wasn't Quest for the Cup.
I
That's a
could see
fun
that.
one
Yeah,
too.
I could see
Yeah,
that one being
that's a
elevator
fun one.
music.
If I did, and I definitely agree to a set point. Bonus noise for that hidden track in '94. Yes, that was kind of a thing, but I'm reminded that Weird Al already did that in '92. Um,
It was a thing throughout the '90s.
Yeah, I mean, the CDs
Everybody did it.
invented that shit.
Everybody did it. Yep.
Yeah.
um, I will say it was. So I thought that bonus noise was just a part of Sweet Shine, just because it got lumped into the same track for me when I listened to this.
Sure.
Um,
It's
which I
interesting how
was,
that has transformed into digital for sure.
yeah.
Spotify actually think had them both on the same track.
It will, and
That
sometimes they'll do that. Sometimes they'll separate the
And sometimes they'll
bonus
separate it out. Yeah.
into its
yeah.
own track. Yeah.
So
Depends
'cause it
on
was
the
like
artist, I think. Yeah.
it was like 30, 45 seconds of silence, and I'm like, okay, like there's still 2 minutes left of the song. Like, what's song's
That's a
coming?
hidden track. Yeah.
And it's basically
Um,
just him fucking like recording like sounds. A lot of it's like I think in Tokyo you can kind of tell
Yeah.
like they're just fucking around.
I mean, it's a Sonic Youth album. It's it's got good sounds in it. Like I thought instrumentally, this was one of the better Sonic Youths, I think, from an instrument standpoint.
It's very stripped down. Like this is the most stripped down they're gonna be. Like
Well, I feel like we've been a little more stripped down even up to this point. There's definitely some production going on here. This is a big like I mean, I remember '94. So, yeah, this is still very experimental, but it still sounds like a big radio rock album.
I say, I don't think it. I think like Dirty and Goo sound so much bigger, and like they're trying to. I don't want to say
See, I
trying to
feel
write a single, but like it's a very like they're very loud and big. Whereas like this is more acoustic. I don't want to say acoustic, but like it's a softer.
It's
It's a
definitely
softer
more
album.
organic. It's
It's
organic.
organic. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very earthy and like
Yeah.
analog feeling.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we'll get the washing machine, but
But who's got the dot on this baby? Have we all gone? Anybody else need to say anything about this?
let me check the dot. Who's got the dot?
Tim's got the dot.
Tim's got the
Oh,
dot.
oh crap. So based on inference and paying attention, because I'm still present, I'm gonna say Jason has this at number one.
That would be incorrect.
Okay. Um, so you don't like it more than Dirty then? Is it number three?
It is number 3.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. It
And
was
it's
one or the other. I had to shoot my shot.
it.
Um,
I learned like doing this. Like this was one of the hardest because it's like, what do I want out of? Because sometimes I want to hear dirty because it's short, it's concise, it's to the point. Sometimes I want to get lost in Daydream Nation. Sometimes
sure,
it's
sure.
hard to fucking rank these records for me.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that for me, and I have a feeling Bill's feeling that as well. Um, Bill wasn't too fond of this one though. So I'm gonna say he's got it. Was at number 5 below Daydream Nation?
Well, just because he's not fond of it, don't mean it's not high up on his list.
That's true. But so this is where we're gonna throw the dart and see where we're headed.
Hit in the middle and see which way you got to go.
That's right.
You know, I can stick it at number 5, right below Daydream Nation and above Whitey.
Okay. Well then, I guess the hardest one here. To make sure I can go 2 for 3. I think I like this more than Dirty, but not quite as much as Goop. They're all kind of right in there for me. And this one definitely deserves to be among those. So I think I'm going to put right there. Yeah, what's that, number 4?
Number 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already kind of covered all that. There's some Sister on here. There's some Washing Machine. It's kind of a mixture between those two records.
There's a lot of Nirvana. There's a lot of Velvet Underground.
This may be
a lot of noise.
The only album I think the Thurston songs outshine Kim, but it doesn't have any Lee Ronaldo songs, which is weird. So it kind of loses points for that.
It's a really like strongly consistent album.
Washing Machine is the beginning of
the end,
or the end of the beginning,
where all these records are kind of starting. You know, there's huge differences. Washing Machine is kind of where it starts. I guess really 1,000 Leagues, where it's like, okay, this is a Sonic Youth record. This is a Sonic Youth record. Like,
sure, yeah.
I think it's after Washing Machine they lost all their shit got stolen.
Well, as a first-time listener to this discography, I'd say we're probably there now.
Well,
so I'm curious to see what turn they take there. But these are very much Sonic Youth albums.
There's no bass. There's no bass on Washing Machine. It's like Kim picks up a guitar and they just do 3 guitars and drums. So,
no bass.
No
number
bass.
10.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. So stick around for that.
Number 11.
I'm going to match my Pink Floyd color code to Bill's Sonic Youth color code. So, stick around for Pink Floyd in December. As always, be safe and make good decisions.
And then you go a little woo, and then a little whoop, 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 and then it's all, and then you're ready to go again. Y'all come back now, you hear?